Good evening, everyone. Anthony Wall Street Trader, 6:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on January 20th, 2023. This is not financial advice, it's educational. Click the subscribe, the bell, share the video, click the thumbs up. Intraday updates are on that Twitter link below. Let's move into VeChain. But before we get into it, if you have any other cryptos or stocks you want covered on the next video, put them in the comments below. You got to be in YouTube for that. Let's move forward. VeChain. Let's look at the US dollar version. After that, we'll look at the inner strength. This is important. This is the pair that actually fuels VeChain. This is the realistic performance of the strength of VeChain compared to any other combination that's sitting on this one slider. So let's move into the markets and let's look at VeChain. Now we actually broke through an area of resistance which is now support. And we're going to zoom in a little bit more so you can see it right over here. We had resistance at around 214. We're at 224 right now. So I've turned this thing from red to green and Allah, that's where we are at. So the next area of resistance is all the way up here at 26. Is a good 15-20% away from where we're at now. We'll play this by ear, but in the meantime, let's go take a look at the underlying inner strength, the most important pair that you'll ever want to pay attention to. Now, this was an area of support, and we almost just started going down, but we actually held on. I have a feeling we're going to wind up staying over this in this range or go up from here. This seems to be a pretty considerable area of support going back to March of 21, and we're, almost 2 years later. Well, yeah, almost 2 years later. Excuse me for the math hiccup. But anyway, we do have a resistance area at 112. It's a good 10%. And then resistance area above that is at 124. Now, what is compelling to me today is more about the inner strength. Now, even though we're still down here, the inner strength is at 3%. And you look at Bitcoin dominance, it's only up 1% relative to the rest of the market. So Bitcoin's market value, is actually up only 1% against all of the other altcoins, whereas VET or VeChain's inner strength is actually doing even better than Bitcoin at a pace of 3%. So that's actually pretty good. Not many altcoins are doing as well. In the meantime, in fact, many are negative today. Any altcoin to Bitcoin is negative. Most of them are negative today. So you go over to Bitcoin right now. Let's look at Bitcoin because this is really the story. Clearly up a demonstrable 7.5%, and we just broke through this area of resistance. Now we are hitting this other area of resistance, and this is the big one. This is the one when we were at 67,000, hit it here, and now we're about to hit it again. If we can break through that, I think the next area of resistance is all the way up here between 28,000 and 31,000, squarely somewhere in there is my next prediction, assuming we get past this area of 22.8, 22.9, and we're damn close to it. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got right now, but I mean, this is the story that will make VeChain really blossom, is a pickup in this underlying pair. If everyone's talking about, oh, I want a 10x or a 5x or whatever x you want, it's not going to come from Bitcoin. Bitcoin may, double over the next maybe 6 months to a year, but you're not going to see that type of X out of Bitcoin. It can only happen from one other crypto pair in order for your local currency to see that type of gain. And it's going to happen right here in the inner strength. Take care, everyone.